Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Um, Hopefully the camera is facing the right direction this time and it's not mirrored. I don't know what happened last time. If it is mirrored, I'm sorry. Deal with it. I don't care enough to try to figure it out. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I made a video. Just kind of wanted to come on and show some records. You know, sometimes you get the urge, sometimes you just don't. But today I did. So this is what's playing in the background. If you could hear it. Santi Debriano or Santi Debriano with Obey. There's the lineup right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it. Nice modal jazz from the late 80s, which I'm pretty sure Chris Cole turned me on to this one and a bunch of us in one of the Facebook groups. Very nice Latin kind of influence post-bop modal. So definitely check it out. It's pretty cheap usually. This one's like a radio station copy, has some writing on it, but whatever. It's nice. I like the modal, so. Alright, moving on. Chick Corea, rest in peace to Chick Corea. Unfortunately, big loss. Huge loss. A lot of death. Start off the year with, unfortunately. That sucks. What are you gonna do? But he wasn't young, but unfortunately, just, you know, big loss in the jazz community and just the music community in general. So this is Sundance, one of my favorite records by him. Not new, just I was just listening to it, so figured I'd show it and just say a few words. So R.I.P. You will be missed for sure. And then this is newer stuff that I don't think I've shown before. I might have shown some of this, but I don't really remember. So we'll just start out with from the end. It's been a while since I made a video, so I don't know what I showed. I haven't showed. Charles Owens, I Stand Alone. I had a copy of this. I don't know what. Oh, sorry about the glare. It's always a glare. Yeah, I had a copy of this. I don't know what happened to it. So I picked up another copy. White label promo. I might have traded it away or sold it. It kind of sounds like something I would maybe do for something I wanted more. But I like it. I got it again. Nice post-bop record with a few pretty nice spiritual jazz tracks, which could fit really well on like a Jasmine comp or like a, I don't know, a Strata East record or something. The rest of it's pretty nice funky jazz, but two great spiritual jazz tracks. Trying to see if there's a lineup on here I could show you guys. It's somewhere. There it is, up at the bottom. Sorry if you can't see that because of glare, but check it out. Really cool. Charles Owens. Yeah, it usually goes for, I think it went up in price. I don't remember it being this expensive, but I think it's like 50, 60 bucks now. Maybe more. Yeah, I don't know. You could probably find it for cheaper though if you wait it out. Next up here, so this is a Folkways record, which I've had this for a while. I kind of debated on selling it, keeping it. It's pretty good. The music's fantastic. It's not usually stuff that I tend to collect, but I really like it. I like Folkways and just as a company in general and the stuff they put out. This is really cool. Ghanan flute, or not flute, drumming. Wow, Ghanan drumming. So it's called Traditional Drumming and Dances of Ghana, although it's not just drums. It's other instruments on here as well, which I'm not sure what's native instruments from Ghana, but definitely sounds like other, maybe some sort of saxophone or flute, other brass instruments. I'm not sure. Really, really cool though. Definitely worth checking out. Folkways always puts out great stuff, and it's always quality. Usually sounds pretty good, so, or as good as they can get it to sound while it was recorded in the field. A lot of this stuff was recorded back in the day and then just sat, what I understand. So yeah, really cool. Folkways, Traditional Drumming and Dances of Ghana. Check it out. It's online, I think. Classic Coltrane, Don Cherry. One I didn't have, Avant-Garde. Just one of those that I always knew I'd be able to pick up. It's not super hard to find, but just on Atlantic. Nice. Most of them, or not most of them, I guess, yeah, they do Ornette Coleman compositions, but I think like 3 of them are Ornette Coleman compositions, and the other ones are originals. Yeah, one by Don Terry and one by, oh, not originals, one by Thelonious Monk. They do Bench Swing. I forgot about that, which is a great version of that, by the way. But very cool. Yeah, Coltrane playing Ornette with members of Ornette's quartet. Obviously, Don Cherry, Cherry Hayden, Ed Blackwell. They all played with Ornette for a while. So, but very nice, as you can imagine. Mix of like hard bop, post bop, avant garde. This one I didn't have from Coltrane, and I love Don Cherry, so great combination. It definitely feels like Don Cherry is a bit more, should I say, active. Maybe Coltrane feels maybe a little bit more sluggish on this than Don Cherry, but maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just kind of how it seems to me. But still, it's great. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Coltrane and Don Cherry, right? So next up, picked up a copy of Firebirds. I had this, but I found this copy for a really good price and cleaner than my old copies, so I had to pick it up on Contemporary Records. Yeah, if you don't know this, definitely go check it out. That's a glare again, sorry, but a free jazz classic with just excellent improvising. Yeah, these guys have worked together in the past on a number of things. I think The Cry was the first LP, which is definitely probably more well-known than this, and it's definitely more out. This is definitely more melodic than that was. But it's still great. They're both very nice free jazz records. Excellent interplay between all the players on this. Highly recommend this. If you don't know this, Prince, Lasha, and Sonny Simmons, Firebirds, definitely go check this out. Yeah, late 60s on Contemporary Records. Just basically an upgrade copy. This is one that I've had on my want list for a long time. Thank you to John. If you're watching this, huge thanks. I've wanted this forever. Robert Pozar Ensemble, Good Golly, Miss Nancy. For some reason in my head, I always call this Good Golly, Miss Molly's because it flows better, but that's Good Golly, Miss Nancy. It's the name of the record from 1967 on Savoy, produced by Bill Dixon. He did like a run producing a bunch of records in the late 60s on Savoy. Kathy Norris on cello, Jim Garrison on bass, Mike Zerwin on bass, trumpet, and trombone, and Cleve or Robert Pozar on drums. But so good. Sort of a sparse free jazz record, I guess is the best way to describe it. I love it though. Very kind of moody, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess the promo copy has promo stamps on it, but not like a real promo copy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's fantastic. Check it out as well. It's online. Listen to it. I love it. What's this? Another one that I was positive I had, but I can't find, so I had to pick up again. Joe Malinga's Mandela, featuring Clifford Thornton, Tears for the Children of Soweto. This is from 1980 on Canova, which is like a Swedish label from what I understand, although it's South African jazz, South African spirit jazz, I guess is the best way to describe it. Another one that if you just don't know, I highly recommend checking this out. A fantastic spiritual jazz record. Other than Clifford Thornton, I believe all the rest are kind of like players which are less known, maybe more known in the free jazz worlds of South Africa or Switzerland. Yeah, I wasn't as familiar with them, but I had this record before. Like I said, I don't know what happened to it, so glad to have it again. Another one that I definitely recommend picking up if you can find it. I'm pretty sure it has samples online, so go check it out. Joe Malinga, Tears for the Children of Soweto. One that my friend Chris was holding on for me for a while. I think for like a year he had this. Local friend Chris, not Chris. Too many Chris's, but anyway. Local shop holding on to this for me. I kept forgetting about it. He kept forgetting about it. Virgo, Four Seasons. Virgo is a German, I believe they're German, a German jazz rock group. I guess the best way to describe it. It's German jazz rock. Maybe not really krautrock, more just straight jazz rock. But this is their second LP. The first one is fantastic. Definitely recommend the first two. I haven't heard the last two, but the first two are great. The first one being the best one. This one, the sophomore record, being pretty damn good as well. Definitely worth picking up. And it shouldn't be more than like $20, so it is on the this label, that Bacillus Bellophone. I think that's how you say it. But this cover is awesome too. I love this cover. Virgo, Four Seasons. There's the lineup. Great jazz rock. Check it out. Don't be a loser. Check it out. What we got? Next up, another fantastic classic free jazz record. I have this, but I don't have the mono version. I have the stereo version. I picked up the mono version of Phil Dixon's Intents and Purposes. Super clean copy too, if you can see through the glare, but other than the previous owner putting a stamp where his address is up, you know what, I don't even care if it shows. I understand why people hide addresses like that on really old records, but it's got some stains on the back, but whatever. This was a great find, super cheap. Yeah, like I said, the mono version, I'm going to compare it with the stereo version on classic RCA Victor. Yeah, classic free jazz. Once again, if you somehow don't know this and you're on my channel, then I don't know how you got here, but no, I'm just kidding. Go check it out for sure. Fantastic, fantastic. There's the lineup right there. Oh, sorry, it's kind of like washing out, but yeah, can't recommend this one enough. I think it's like a video of like classics, because like there's so many great records in this video, which I didn't even realize, but yeah, this was cool. I just wanted to see if there's a difference between the mono and the stereo, and I think I like the mono a little bit more. I'll have to do another comparison, but I believe I think I'm going to keep the mono, still the stereo. Still not sure, but happy to have a clean copy, because my old one wasn't super clean, at least the cover. Next up, an Edward Sala record, which I wasn't too familiar with. I believe this was a recommendation by Chris Cole, I think. Heavy Life from 1980 on Leo Records. Excellent free jazz, post-bop with a fantastic lineup. Got some Polish players, some Swedish players, so go through the lineup here. You get, actually it's down here actually as well if you want to check that out. So Bob Stewart, Reggie Workman, Howard Johnson, Edward Vasala, Thomas Stanko, J.D. Perrin, Chico Freeman, James Spalding, and Joe Daly. Fantastic, and the artwork on here is dope too. Really sort of trippy vibes, but yeah, fantastic free jazz post-bop record. Like I said, stellar lineup. It is Scandinavian or Swedish, I believe. I think Leo Records is from Sweden, so this cool label there. But yeah, if you can find it, definitely pick it up. Anything he did is great in my opinion. I know he's got a bunch of records on ECM, but this was definitely better than those in my opinion. But I'm not the biggest ECM fan other than a handful of records, so check that out. Another one that I had in the past, but I ended up selling, and I might sell this copy too, I'm still not sure. I kind of go back and forth with myself. I don't know how I feel about it, just because it has jazz guitar. So George Russell presents the Esoteric Circle, self-titled Esoteric Circle. This is 1971 on Flying Dutchman. Nice glossy cover. Flying Dutchman does it. And a very cool lineup on this of Scandinavian players. Very, very good record, but a bit inconsistent. I like their follow-up a bit more. Afric Pepperbird. If you can find that, definitely check out George Russell's Afric Pepperbird. I love that one, but this is cool too. It's just, I don't know. I made a post on Instagram a while back about like jazz guitar and how I just don't love it. I can't get into it, especially like the blue note style, like jazz guitar. Like I can't even think of any, but Grant Green and like those kind of guys, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I feel like there's just something, there's just something kind of, I don't know, missing maybe. I feel like the jazz guitar on this fits in so much better. Just a personal preference. Just, I don't know. All the players on here are fantastic too. Like, I don't think I said the lineup, but John Christensen, who I think was like the oldest during that time, and he was only like 20 or like 25, I think, something like that. Terje Ripdahl, Arlene Anderson, and Jan Garbarek. Jan Garbarek being the leader. So I'm sorry, did I say? Yeah, so Jan Garbarek had the Afric Pepperbird, not George Russell. I think I said George Russell. It's Jan Garbarek who has the follow-up Afric Pepperbird. My mistake. George Russell just kind of put these guys together, and they kind of played on it, but fantastic. These guys definitely, I guess this was kind of like the start of ECM, because a bunch of these guys came out with ECM records. I think all of them actually had quite a bit of success on ECM. But this is still a fantastic record. I just keep going back and forth on it. I might find, it's not like expensive, so I don't mind picking it up when I see a clean copy, and you can find clean copies relatively cheap. I think like 25 bucks is like the normal price, so that's cheap to me for a good record. Just a Saka right there, but you know, for Flying Dutchman, 20 bucks is pretty good, I think. Not like a $5 record, but still, you know, this is fantastic. And to end it off here, a long-time want, which isn't too known from what I understand. So this is, I don't even know how to pronounce this, I'm going to butcher this. Fartful, the Jazz, Paul Wiener, Spiritual, or Spiral. So, Spiral, Paul Wiener, I guess. But it's Romanian modal jazz. It's a Romanian modal jazz masterpiece, in my opinion. This is amazing, amazing stuff. From 1976 on the Elect record label. I don't know too much about this other than the music is amazing. Highly recommend checking this out. The whole thing is on YouTube. You can go listen to it. Enjoy it. You'll get your mind blown maybe, like I did. I don't know. I think it's great. And the cover is pretty dang cool too. That are sort of abstract, just color mess. But yeah, Fartful Day Jazz, Paul Wiener's Spiral. I don't know. Check it out. Very nice Romanian modal jazz, European jazz. Very cool. So, how long is this video? 18 minutes? I think that's probably long enough. I got through most of what I wanted to show. Yeah, so a bunch of stuff that I had before that I kind of picked up again. Some stuff I was missing. Some I'm still not sure about, but it's felt like coming back. You know, sometimes you just get that itch to make a video, so hopefully it won't be that long until next video. I just kind of don't do well in the winter. I just kind of like self-isolate, just keep to myself, because I don't know, I don't want to go out when it's all cold and nasty and shitty out, plus with the virus going on. It's just a whole other pain in the ass. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that, got something out of it. Leave me comments if you want, or not. It's up to you. Hope you enjoyed the background music over my blabbering. Santi Debriano with Obey. This is pretty cheap too. This is probably under 20 bucks if you can find it. Very nice modal jazz. Hope you enjoyed that. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Peace.